And I just had to ask, we've seen a lot of guys go in and out of retirement. Tom Brady actually being one of them. How did you feel about that, him retiring for the short period that he did?
I don't know. It's one of those things. It's easy to say it in hindsight, but there was something weird about how he kind of said he was done that I don't know. It didn't add up to me. So it didn't really shock me when he came back. I do appreciate him allowing me to have, the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl, but basically about a 2 week period where I got to be the oldest guy on the NFL playing. So I thought, maybe that was I actually joked with him afterwards that that's the only reason he did it, is let me have my moment. I mean, what a great quarterback, a GOAT to allow an O lineman to have a little moment of glory and shine, to be the oldest guy in the league, even if it was only for about 15 days. He still let me have it, so I appreciate it.
You said GOAT. We are on ESPN's YouTube channel. They love the GOAT conversation. Who is your GOAT of the NFL?
Oh man, I think that's a huge conversation. I think when you really look at it, I think it depends on how you're going to go. I mean, if you're going to talk about stats or leadership or their ability to change the game, I think that's a really deep conversation. I think Peyton Manning to me is one of those guys that I grew up thinking like, hey, this is the guy who changed the position and like made it to where, to me, he really moved the game in a whole new direction when he became the head guy. And so I always kind of had him in that conversation. To me, is one of the greatest of all time. And then Tom Brady obviously has to be in there because of all these Super Bowls. I mean, when you have that much success and do it for as long as he's done it, I think it's hard to not say that he's in that conversation. But when you go on the defensive side of the ball, to me, just personally, I'm biased. Again, I've always said this. Aaron Donald is to me, he's one of the greatest defenders of all time. I mean, I don't know how you could affect the game more than that guy has this quickly. I mean, to be where he's at, fastest ever to reach 100 sacks as a defensive tackle. His effect on the game is unbelievable.
I think that's a pretty good list, offense and defense. Was there one guy in the NFL throughout your entire playing career that you felt like you had to prep the most for to go up against?
I think really it kind of depends on situations. As offensive lineman, the game's so different. It depends on what the plan is for the week, and then also the situations you get in a game. And so for me, I thought, one of the better pass rushers early in my career was Dwight Freeney. He was unbelievable with the Indianapolis Colts for a long time. And when Peyton Manning was the quarterback there, they had a lot of leads. And so Dwight Freeney got to do a lot of pass rushing. And, I thought he was really special early in his career. And John Abraham was another one that was really good when I was younger, and DeMarcus Ware. I've played in 3 different decades, so I got a long list of those guys. But, I think in the past couple of years, it'd really be, in his heyday, really younger, Khalil Mack was really, really special. I mean, Von Miller was unbelievable. Terrell Suggs and James Harrison were two of the best down in and down out players, as I say. Like, they played the run, the pass, all of it exceptionally well. I think they don't get enough praise because they might have had as many sacks as other players, but they used to shut down one half of the field when they were on it because you couldn't run their way. You couldn't pass with them in the game. They were unbelievable football players.
Any guy that gave you the most trouble?
I would say probably early in my career, it'd either be Dwight Freeney or Elvis Dumervil, both guys who in stature aren't as tall. They're shorter players that are really fast off the ball, play with great leverage. Elvis was more of a bull rusher, and Dwight Freeney was more of a guy who was able to spin and stuff like that, and had a lot of, whole mixture package. Dwight was so smart. He would work different, almost like a pitcher. He had different pitches he was throwing at you the whole entire time. And I thought Dwight was really, really special, and Elvis Dumervil was another one that was really good.
What's up, guys? It's Rachel DeMita. Thank you so much for watching Courtside Club. Make sure that you like, rate, and subscribe to ESPN's YouTube channel and wherever you listen to your podcasts. We have new episodes coming to you guys every single week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you soon.